In this video, we're going to cover how to properly clean your Wilson Combat Tactical Trigger Unit. This should be performed every 500 rounds, or as necessary. When working with cleaning products, always work in a well-ventilated area. Follow safety precautions listed on packaging. Wear protective equipment like eye shields and gloves, and dispose of waste in an environmentally safe manner. Ensure that you follow these precautions when cleaning any firearm. The hand tools you're going to need are a mallet and a small punch. The cleaning products you're going to need: a soft bristled nylon brush, a carbon remover to remove powder fouling and carbon buildup, and a degreaser to remove the dirty oil. The final step is a quality lubricant, like our Ultima Lube line of oils, which can be purchased at shopwilsoncombat.com. To begin, we're going to lock the bolt back, drop the magazine, and verify that the chamber is clear. Make sure the safety selector is in the safe position. Once the weapon is safe, the proper way to drop the bolt is to pull back on the charging handle, which will release the bolt stop and slowly lower the bolt. To take down the upper from the lower, push in the rear takedown pin, rotate the upper forward, and push in the front pivot pin. Separate the upper and lower receiver and set the upper receiver aside. A mag block in a bench vise is helpful but not necessary. Use the small punch to drive out the trigger pin first, ensuring that you drive the pins from left to right, from the bolt catch side to the mag release side. Next, move the safety selector from safe to fire to take the tension off of the trigger. Do not pull the trigger. Now drive the hammer pins out in the same left to right direction. Catching the pins with your pinky and ring finger saves the hassle of dropped pins. With both pins out, you should be able to rock the TTU back and lift it out of the receiver without needing to remove your grip or safety selector. Now liberally coat your TTU in carbon remover and use the soft bristled nylon brush to break up the powder fouling and carbon buildup. Carefully pull the trigger and release the hammer in a controlled manner. Now you can easily reach the disconnector for further cleaning. Use the degreaser to clean off all the dirty oil. Re-engage the hammer on the disconnector and make sure the front of the hammer, where it engages the sear on the trigger, is clean. While the degreaser will evaporate on its own, we like to speed up the process with dry, compressed air. Use a pressure regulator and take care not to blow degreaser in your face when using compressed air. Your TTU uses a dry film lubricant and does not require any oil lubrication. However, you can put a dab of oil where the hammer engages the disconnector. It's critical that your hammer spring is positioned properly before reassembly. The leg of the hammer spring should be above the disconnector pin, not like the one shown here. To fix this, carefully pull the trigger and release the hammer in a controlled manner. Then move the leg of the hammer spring so it's putting tension on the disconnector pin. Re-engage the hammer for assembly. Replace the TTU in the lower receiver, ensuring you rock the rear tail of the trigger under the safety selector. Take care that the hammer and trigger pins go back in the receiver with the groove on the mag catch side. Use a dab of our Ultima Lube on this end of the pin. Press down and forward on the TTU until the hammer hole lines up with the receiver. Now move the safety selector from fire to safe, which should put tension on the trigger and bring the trigger hole into alignment with the receiver. A little lube goes a long way, and ensure that the pins are going back in with the groove on the right mag catch side of the assembly. Reassemble the upper and lower in the reverse order of takedown. Hopefully you cleaned your upper receiver and barrel while you had it apart. Follow these simple procedures and you'll have a lifetime of flawless performance from your Wilson Combat Tactical Trigger Unit. Check out our other videos for more great technical information and visit shopwilsoncombat.com for tools and cleaning supplies.